Okay, right, lads, we're back again. I'm gonna do this live. I'm just gonna make this a lot faster. Um, I haven't even changed any of the graphics. Let me just do that quickly. It's giving me 5 seconds to change this. Where the fuck does this actually decide to load? Okay, look, I'm not gonna give you all the fancy graphics this week. I'm making this way quick, so let me just give you the lock instantly. Right, so the lock this week's gonna be Brandon Soropai versus Louis Southfield heading inside the first round. Neither fighter has really. Brandon Soropai has never made it out of the first round. Louis Southfield has in decisions against pretty poor people. With the reckless style of both these and the wrestling, I guess, prowess that they both have, you could see a first round finish very, very easily. Louis Southfield rushes into a lot of things. He doesn't really set up shots. He doesn't really, look for angles to get in. He just tries to bull his way through. And I think Brandon's Pereira de Bolkenbear has enough power to be able to finish him if he does come in and make a mistake, which I think is very, very likely. So that's exactly what SDLU did in his UFC debut. It seems likely that Sutherfield more than likely come in, make some sort of mistake, end up on his back, and just get ground and pounded and finished. I would say yes, first round finish of 5-4, definitely very, very likely. I don't have a lot of time, so that's going to be the best explanation you're going to get from me. And we're going to move down to the favourites. So Luke Riley should come in there and finish, or sorry, not finish, but go to decision with Michael Asphalt. Michael Asphalt's never been finished, so Luke Riley should take a pretty commanding decision. Ivan Bileski's fighting Austin Lane. Again, he's probably just going to go in there and finish him in the first round because Austin Lane's chin is non-existent. I don't think moving out to 205 is going to help him. We'll go to Pink Panther, Curtis Campbell. Now, Curtis Campbell's an interesting one against Danny Silva, but I do believe that from his tapes, he does have the quality to be able to just edge out a decision. I don't see a finish, but I do see him being able to end rounds well with takedowns and dominate rounds in between them. And then under 1.5 for Mario Pina. Mario Pinto has been someone who's finished a lot inside the second round. He's a very long, rangy striker for the heavyweight division with knockout power. If he lands one inside the first round, it's over. Good night, Irene. And that's kind of what I'm expecting. And we will just move down to the underdogs here now. We'll start with Roma Diadze. Roma Diadze is fighting Christian Leroy Duncan. Now, personally, Roma Diadze to me has fought the way harder competition in his last few. He's beaten the likes of Marvin Vittori, Kevin Holland. He's taken out... he's only lost to Fluffy by rear naked choke. If we're being realistic, yes, Leroy Duncan has gotten finishes, but the round one finishes against like Anthony Tacoli and the likes of not very high people. He's lost to Robocop, he's lost Armin Petrusian, who are not good losses to have. I do think Roman is still on top of his game. I do think this is a pretty easy win from at 7-2. Next, we move into the Miracle, Lerone Murphy. Now, Lerone Murphy's a bit of a different one because the main event could be very interesting. He could either get wrestle fucked till high heaven, which is very possible because of Eliev's style. He's just going to come in here and try wrestle. He's never really set up a striking game. He's never really set up anything else. It's just wrestle. To me, I think Lerone Murphy's going to be able to just run away from a majority of it, throw leg kicks, keep out of range, keep out of distance, keep him away from being able to land takedowns. He has a high takedown defense at 61%. I think there's a good chance that could get higher. Of course, he's going to concede a few, but on a 5-round basis, I'll give this to Lerone Murphy on decision. And then we'll move into Nathaniel Wood against Keita. Now, Nathaniel Wood, personally, to me, is someone who gets knocked down, has to get straight back up. It gives you 1-on-1. You knock him down, he's going to knock you down. He always has the power to be able to upset anyone. Laz Khan is a very, very high elite level kickboxer, but if you're giving me to Wood with the 1-on-1 sort of format, I think a Wood 29-28 decision, and that's the way I'm going to do it. Anyways, I don't have a lot of time, so we're going to have to cut this down to 5 minutes. So it's going to be the fast way to do it. But anyways, if you did enjoy the video, or sorry, not the video, if you did enjoy the live, hit the like button, follow, subscribe there, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.